Hi, and welcome to World Peace Tarot Thursdays. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Shannon, and this is where I bring you tarot card readings every Thursday. So if you like tarot, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a reading on Thursday or any bonus readings. Speaking of bonus readings, if you have a question for me that you'd like me to ask the tarot or any subject you'd like me to go on a tarot reading, all you have to do is be a subscriber and leave a comment below with your question or suggestion for a bonus reading, and I will honor that for you. Today, we're going to be doing a zodiac reading for the sign of Aries. So if you are a sun, moon, rising, or Venus Aries, then this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look into your past, present, and near future and get you a prediction for the month of March. But keep in mind, Aries, that time is an illusion. So whenever you see this reading is when you are meant to see it. Keep in mind, I could be picking up on your energy or someone who's all up in your space. So this could be a lover, a family member, a friend, a coworker. So keep in mind as we go through the reading that I could be picking up on their energy instead of yours. All right, Aries, let's get right into this reading. All right, Aries, let's take a look at your current energy. We got the star in the reversed here. Okay, so you might be doing something a bit differently. People might be looking at you like, wow, that's an odd way to do it, right? Because if you see this woman is getting cups of water out of this river, right? And she's dumping it on the ground, right? Which is kind of odd. So I'm getting this energy of you're trying to heal, you're trying to do something, but people are just kind of looking like, that's different. All right, we got the Tower and the reverse for what's on your mind, right? So you may be thinking about how to stand up and say something, how to, you might be feeling like you're about to explode, right? You're not trying to avoid a situation. You're thinking about how am I going to get this truth out? All right. On your subconscious mind, you're thinking about the Four of Wands in the reverse. So you may be thinking about your stability. You could also be thinking about how an event got canceled or a celebration got canceled here, but something that you felt was for sure or balanced, or something that you thought was a good foundation. You're like, maybe that's not working anymore, or perhaps it was an event that got canceled. In your recent past here, you got the Fool. So here recently you moved in a new direction, took a leap of faith in a new direction. Again, with this energy of the star and the reverse, perhaps you took a leap of faith in a new direction and people are just like, with the Fool, sometimes people don't understand, or they're like, oh, is this person really prepared to do all this, but with the Fool being here in the upright, it's like, yeah, you took a leap of faith, and it may not be how other people would have done it, but I see here for you that it had to be done. Sometimes when we need to do something, it doesn't require people to understand, right? Sometimes when we're manifesting things, we often don't even tell people what we're going to do because they might try to suggest we do it a different way, or they may say something to change our minds, or they may not agree with how we're doing it, right? So I see you kind of keeping to yourself what you're doing and people just being like, really? Okay. And then we got the Eight of Cups in the reverse for your near future. So this is really going back to something, revisiting a past cycle, not ready to let go of something or not ready to walk away from something here. Your advice for the universe is the Five of Wands. So fight for what you want. Don't be afraid to compete. Don't be afraid to, get out there and say what you need to say. So if someone does see you doing something, and they're like, that's a weird way to do it, Spirit is saying, no. Go out there and do it. Do it, compete, put yourself out there, say what you need to say. Don't be afraid to fight people on this. Like, not literally fight, but fight for what you're doing, and fight for this leap of faith that you're taking in a new direction. Outside influences here is the King of Pentacles. So someone who may be influencing you in a certain way, could be a boss, could be a father figure or a husband, someone who is good with their money and possibly able to invest in you and what you want to do. Okay. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here that's influencing you. Oh, look at this. For your hopes and fears here, we have the Queen of Pentacles, right? So we have like a pair here, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here. So this quite literally could be a lover, right? Your divine counterpart here that's influencing you. But your hopes and hopes is to be able to invest in yourself here. The Queen of Pentacles, she's able to finance herself, right? But not just, not just business and stuff like that. She's comfortable. Like, she's able to get everything that needs to be done with her business. And she's also able to get her nails done, right? Get her hair done. Go to the gym, do the things, buy that dehumidifier, like whatever it is. Like, the Queen of Pentacles is not the type of person who's like, oh, I really would like that dehumidifier, but I'm going to hold back because I really have to pay for this semester of school or whatever. She's able to do both in a carefree way. Like, just, she doesn't have to think about it. She just does it. Oh, I need that dehumidifier. I'm just going to get it. You know what I mean? She doesn't have to think twice about it. So it looks like, you may be influenced by your partner here. And it could be a business partner. It doesn't have to be your divine counterpart. But for both of them to come out at the same, and out of the same deck, it really is telling me that it's highly likely this is your partner, right? So it looks like you could be influenced by your partner, and you're hoping that you can kind of be in that feeling of not having to worry about money, but you might fear possibly being less than your counterpart and having to rely on your counterpart because they are playing such a strong role in your life, influencing you in strong ways here. All right, and for the most likely outcome here, we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So the Nine of Wands can oftentimes be like tired of fighting, tired of putting in the work, exhausted. Like, I've been through so much, like, why keep going on this path, right? So we're going to take a more look into that. I'd like to get clarification from the Roots and Wings Oracle deck on your current energy here with the Star. Spirit, why is the Star here? We got gratitude here. Gratitude. So you might be grateful that you got this opportunity to do things differently here. Really grateful for your situation. Grateful for being able to take this leap of faith in a new direction. Even if people don't understand, I see that you're grateful for it, Spirit. Can I get some more clarification on the Star? We got the Chariot here. So you may be grateful that you got a new car, right? You might be grateful that you got a new car here. The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles here. So I feel like this is definitely about, oh, not the 8, the 10. The 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, even better. The 10 of Pentacles represents creating a legacy for yourself. It's financial stability, independence, like without a doubt, right? We got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here working together in this situation. Recently, this energy that you're in is, wow, I had a breakthrough. I had a breakthrough with my finances and I'm so grateful. Like, it may not be with the Star in the reverse. It may not be how people had expected me to do this. It may be out of the ordinary. It may not even be what I had initially dreamed for or wished for, but I'm grateful that I got this opportunity, right? Perhaps you got to move to a different location in order to create this legacy. You had to move somewhere, or you had to drive somewhere to go to work, or you got a new vehicle to take you to and from work. But either way, you're really grateful for this situation. You're really grateful for this breakthrough in your finances, right? You're able to support your family. You're able to support yourself. And you're so grateful for this. I'm loving this for you. All right, so let's look at what's crossing you. What's crossing you right now? What is this thing that you can't walk away from here in the near future with the Eight of Cups? What's crossing my Aries? The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. So really passionately moving forward here. Moving forward with your ideas, right? Excited about a new adventure. You're not able to walk away from the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Can I get more clarification on this, Spirit? Why the Eight of Wands in the upright? The High Priestess in the reverse. Can I get one more card of clarification? The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse here. So perhaps someone is not using their we got the High Priestess in the reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So perhaps something is holding you back here in this situation. Someone is not using their intuition. They're not listening to their higher self, and it's causing work to slow down, or causing you not to work well with your partner here. The Knight of Wands is really passionate, right? He's got great ideas. He's moving forward excitedly, right? He's very passionate, right? So passion could be getting in the way here of work, right? With not a good balance of passion and hard, dedicated work, right? The Knight can get ahead of himself sometimes. Like, he's not the king. He's not perfect. He's not perfectly honest. He's not perfectly clear, right? He can like having too much fun and not be super serious, right? Let his passions get ahead of his logic. So it could be you, or it could be someone you're working with who was a bit overly passionate and not completely logical here. That's just slowing down your work a little bit with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Or perhaps this person lost their job, right? And now you are supporting the whole family here with this Ten of Pentacles, or you are supporting the household here if you don't have a family. And it's like you're so grateful that you're able to do this, but it's still a problem that your partner that you're working with is slowing you down a little bit, because you have to support them too. And perhaps you have considered leaving them, right, in the past and taking a leap of faith in a new direction. But I see here moving forward, you're like, no, I can't do this, right? Perhaps this person supported you in the past, and you're grateful that this person supported you in the past, and therefore you're not just going to leave them behind because they're not able to support you now, right? You're going to help them get onto their feet again. And I see that that's really in the back of your mind here with this Four of Wands in the reverse. Perhaps this person losing their job, or their pay getting cut in half. You had to cancel a vacation or cancel a celebration, right? Maybe you planned on having a kid and you're like, okay, well, now we have to like draw things back a little bit. Like, we can't have a kid right now. We have to get our back on our feet again 100%, right? Where we're both putting in equal work so that we can finally do that here. All right. Let's take a look at your advice here. And I'm loving this, right? Really fighting for it. Like I said, like, you're not giving up. You're not letting this situation stop you or slow you down. And the advice is to do that. So you're doing the right thing, Aries. Can I get 2 more cards of clarification on this advice here? We got the King of Wands. Can I get 1 more card of advice? The Ace of Pentacles. All right, so what I'm getting here with the Five of Wands and the King of Wands here is saying, you know, this is a very androgynous king, right? If you take a look at it, very androgynous. So don't be afraid to fight for this knight, right? Give this knight time to become a king, right? If you have to step up, which I see you have. I see you have stepped up. It's saying don't be afraid to step up and be the king in this situation. Support the knight. Even though you want the knight to be a king, it's all right to step up and fight for that knight and help them evolve and move on to the next level here, right? Really go out and work. Really go out and whatever it is, like if you're filling out helping them fill out job applications, or you're helping them start up their new business, right? Because the King of Wands is an entrepreneur, right? He's very creative. He's got lots of ideas, right? So perhaps you're helping this person get back onto their feet, and Spirit is saying that's good. But Spirit's also saying, advising, be careful with your investments here with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Like, you can help them, right? You can help them with ideas, right? You can put them out there, help them with the applications, right? But don't invest foolishly in this person, right? Like, make sure you are pushing them, but you're not doing everything for them, right? You want to help them and you want to support them. Like, you could have even just bought yourself a car. For example, you don't need to go out and buy this person a car so that they can drive around and get applications filled out, for example, right? You can drive them around, help them out in your free time, right? You don't want to enable this person to stay lazy or whatnot. And I can see this person's not lazy, right? They're the King of Pentacles here. But you don't want them. You want to listen to their input and listen to their advice, but you want it to be an equal give and take. You don't want this person saying, well, I used to wear the pants in the relationship, therefore you should still be listening to me always, right? Be firm with this person. Have healthy boundaries with this person. Yeah, I'm going to help you out. Yeah, I'm going to support you, right? in exchange for you to get back on the ball, right? You want to see action from this person. You want to see this person trying. If you don't see them trying, then you have to pull back a little bit and let them fight for themselves if they are not going to put in equal effort as you. All right, for external influences, let's take a closer look at this King of Pentacles. Why is this King of Pentacles here? Why is this King of Pentacles here for external influences? Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. We got the Ace of Pentacles again here. So, right, what I said, like, this person feels like perhaps they know what's best with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Perhaps they want to tell you where to invest your money, right? You're making all this money now. You're doing really good. And this person in your life is like, I know where you should invest. I know what you should do. And it's like, hold up, sir or ma'am. I'm doing just fine, right? I don't need you dictating how and what I do things, right? So just be careful with that, because ultimately here with the Two of Swords, I can see that this person is really at a stalemate, right? This person is not sure what direction to go in, even though they have in the past known what to do, and they seem to project to you like they know what you should do best with your finances and this, that, and the other, but really they're confused, right? The Two of Swords speaks of being at a crossroads, being at a stalemate, not knowing what to say, not knowing what to do, right? So yes, the person that is influencing you right now is blocked off a little bit. Their heart chakra is a bit blocked off, and they can't really see the road ahead, and yet they want to tell you where to invest and what to do with your money. So be careful with that, right? Fight for this person, help this person, but make sure that with that help, they're backing that up with action and actually doing the things that you are advising them to do, or taking action in a positive direction to create change in their life here. All right, let's take a look at the most likely outcome with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Hold on, let me switch decks here. Why is the Nine of Wands here in the reverse for the most likely outcome for my Aries? All right. We got the World and the Six of Swords. Let me just get some extra clarification here with my Kipper cards. It definitely feels like you're letting go of something, or you're giving up on something in order to start a new chapter. It's like you are close to the finish line with something, and you are like, you know what, this is just not worth finishing up. I'm going to start a new chapter, and I'm going to move on to something that's not causing as much anxiety here. Right, something that's going to help you financially here for sure, sudden wealth. Can I get two more cards of clarification? Main male. False person. So for the most likely outcome here, if you are a masculine, okay, you very well could be giving up on something that wasn't creating a good income for you. Perhaps you got a raise, or not even a raise, but I want to say like someone passed away and left you some money, or you won the lottery, or something of that nature. Like you suddenly got an inheritance or something, and you decide to start a new chapter, and move away from a false person in your life here. Okay? False person, like something that's creating anxiety in your life. Is it someone is being false, not being true to who they are? But we got this main male here, so that's why I said if you're a masculine. However, if you are a feminine, okay, I feel as though there could be a man in your life, right? Could be this partner who inherits some money, or perhaps a job that they used to work for was like, oh, we owe you this in taxes, or you were supposed to get this paycheck or something, and they get an influx of money, and you start a new chapter with this person. But it just feels like this person may not being honest with you, and you have to give yourself some space from this person. So perhaps in the near future, for a second you might say, man, this life that we built for ourselves has been super complicated, right? It has been super complicated, and I just need to start a new chapter where things aren't so intense, right? Perhaps your partner is not being real with you. They're not being honest with you about things. Perhaps I feel like, right, this main male could have gotten this money and they're hiding it from you with this false person, right? Or perhaps, something of that nature, or they're not sharing with you how much money they actually have. And you decide to start a new chapter with, could be by yourself, or you could just be taking time from this person. And if you're not taking time from this person, then perhaps you and this person are like, okay, I'm going to start a new chapter with this person. We're going to move out of this whole situation and start new, right? But it really seems like you find out that someone is not being honest with you. They're not being clear with you about how they're supporting themselves or how they're getting money. And you decide that you need to give up on this situation for a while and start a new chapter for yourself where waters are a bit calmer here. All right, let's get one message from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck for you guys. All right, let's get some advice from the universe with this situation, this most likely outcome. We got Yang. Okay, Yang energy is masculine energy. Remember what I said with the advice earlier about not being afraid to step up, not being afraid to follow your dreams and be a caretaker, being a go-getter, you know what I mean? Yang energy is Aries energy, okay? It's fiery, it's passionate, it's action, all right? So don't be afraid to take action, right? Don't be afraid to, I see in the near future, you're like, I can't walk away from this person, or I can't walk away from this situation because I care about this person, right? This person's taken care of me before, and now I want to take care of this person. That's yang energy, right? But the most likely outcome is that you got to give up on something, right? Because someone's not being real with you. And then that also requires action to start a new chapter, right? Aries energy pushes you to start a new chapter, even if you didn't close out the last one the way you had wanted to, right? And it's ultimately going to bring you to something calmer. Right? Where with the swords, you know, you can have discussions with the ones you love calmly, not with anger or aggression, right? So I'm going to close it all off with the oracle message from this book, and I'll leave you with that, Aries. Oracle message. Yang represents the powerful action, the energies that propel the world forward, and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You're the shapeshifter of your destiny now. So it really seems like, yeah, this false person isn't going to be a problem for you, right? Maybe there's a false person that is influencing a main male in your life, and you snub that out real quick, right? You get rid of that issue real quick, and you manifest something new for you and your partner. Like, no, we're not going to let this person influence you or us, and we are going to start a new chapter, right? It could be, this false person could be a coworker or an employee or a family member trying to tell you and your main male what to do with this new income of money, this sudden wealth that you guys have come into. So, but you have the power to shapeshift. So remember that, Aries, and I hope the messages resonated, and I'll catch you in the next one. If you liked this reading, please give me a thumbs up. It's a free way to help me out, and I'll see you next time. Peace and bye-bye.